my only daughter.
If I say that you shall be married, then married you shall be.
Where is the Lady Catherine?
I've come here to propose marriage.
A man has come and asked for me by name. You cannot mean Our Lady Catherine. She's a vile creature.
Some say she has a third ear.
She does.
Have you seen this third ear?
I've seen it.
Where?
Back of her neck.
Is it functional?
Spare.
Spare.
I wish I could help every girl in the world.
Knowing your own story will be your salvation.
But for now, I am enough.
Bella, Andrew, Jeff in Las Vegas. Good morning.
Hi,
Hi
how
there.
are you? How's Las Vegas?
Las Vegas we're cooling off. We got some rain today, so it's
Excellent.
nice.
Okay, good.
Excellent.
You guys are in Toronto, right?
We're in New York
were.
right now. We just premiered the movie in Toronto, and we've just landed in New York.
Oh, wonderful. Well, I enjoyed the movie so much. It was so funny, and it was such a breath of fresh air. I loved it. So congratulations on the movie.
Thank you so much. We appreciate
Thank
that.
you.
Well, Bella, what's it like becoming a teenager in the 13th century? Because Birdie seems to have the same problems as all teenagers, no matter what the century.
Exactly, and I think that's one of the main things about the film is that it's like the times may change, but the problems that we have, and not even the problem, just like the joys and the lows and everything that we feel stays the same. We're still the same humans that we were back then, and being a teenager in the 13th century is a ride. It's even more of a roller coaster probably than it is now, but I guess in different ways. There were different pressures back then than there are now. Like we didn't have social media and all of that stuff that we have now, but on the other hand, there was arranged marriage and death and
Imminent death around the corner any day. You might
which
die.
maybe was a little worse than Instagram.
Well, I was gonna say, Andrew, Lord Rollo, a lazy, greedy lord, he has a unique solution to getting out of debt, doesn't he?
Well, yes, I think we sort of imagine that marriage as we see it now, which is a sort of a romantic thing, we marry for love at the moment, but that wasn't always the case. It was a sort of financial arrangement for centuries, really. So yeah, his family are in financial ruin. He thinks the best way to get them out of there is to get Birdie to marry a rich dude. But just some of the ones that he chooses for her are less than suitable, questionable characters. But I think he really loves his daughter. They clash a lot. All our scenes are basically of just us driving each other crazy, which I think is where a lot of the fun for the audience will be.
Definitely.
And
I
Bella,
think you're like, sorry.
Oh,
Carry
go
on.
ahead.
I was saying, like, I think also, like, Rollo, like, it's changed quite a lot from the book, right?
Yes,
you're not just this, like, lazy, greedy,
No.
old, disgusting man. You're, like, a real human, and I think that's what I really love the most about, like, the change from the book.
In the book he was much more.
Yeah, and you're not.
No, I'm not.
Nothing like that. As I say, Bill, that opening scene, that huge mud fight, were you washing out mud for days?
Yeah, genuinely for days. We had the little trailer showers are not always predictable or reliable.
Showers and trailers.
They're pathetic. And with the amount of mud you've never seen, I honestly think they had to get special drain and blockers for. It was intense. But then also the scenes following that, there was 2 or 3 scenes I think following that meant that we had to put on. Well, I had to put on the old mud costume because they kept it. They just like hung it up with all the mud, so I had to get that back on, and they reapplied fresh mud. And
so it's like putting on a wet bathing suit again.
no, although it was dry,
right.
dry and cakey. But then they wet it down, obviously, and so it was
doing that on a February morning.
Exactly,
was really lovely.
it was great. So that mud scene that you saw in the show, that wasn't just a one-time experience either.
And also we shot in heritage castles in northern England, in which you are not allowed to heat them.
Mm-hmm.
So it was incredibly cold.
That cool. The movie reflects modern themes, but set in the 13th century. The humor is contemporary. And Andrew, I know you as Moriarty. I'm a huge Sherlock fan, but you have a great sense of humor. So was there improv allowed? Because Lena Dunham was a comedian, right? So, but you have a great sense of timing, but it seemed like there was improvisation at times.
Well, it's kind of the dream that Lena wrote a very witty and brilliant script, which attracted all these wonderful comedic actors. But yes, absolutely, there's nothing she likes more than being surprised. And we loved to improvise. It was a really fun thing to do. And just to try and make Lena laugh and make each other laugh. And so, yeah, that's all over the film. That's really all over in fact, me and Bella were just saying that. We were looking at the film and going, I don't really remember ever saying that, because a lot of the time you are encouraged to improvise, but they don't end up using it in the final cut.
True.
But a lot of that is there. So that's real joy. So there's no period drama, sort of austere language at all.
Well, congratulations on a great comedy, great coming of age film. You guys were both wonderful. Thank you for your time today, and let's talk again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good
Bye.
one.